In the Carolina kitchen today, tapenade is so easy and delicious. This fresh fish gets seared with flavor, and then we finish it with the tasty basil squash saute. Looks so good.
Welcome into the Carolina kitchen. Joe Scully, the owner and executive chef of a new restaurant, Chesnut, on Biltmore Avenue, is here with us. So he's got some new recipes to go along with it. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
What are you making?
Well, today is simple. It's springtime, so we're going to keep things really easy and light. And so this is generically seared fish, but this is swordfish here that we're using today. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this, and oftentimes people use this, which is tapenade, as a garnish on things, but we're actually going to use it as a bit of a rub on the fish. And then what we're going to do is just throw the fish right on the griddle and put a little bit more tapenade on top of it.
Because usually you put a tapenade on like a bruschetta or something, right?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So we're going to incorporate that flavor into the sear. And we're just going to take some zucchini squash and yellow squash, and we're just going to saute that with fresh tomatoes and fresh basil. And what that's going to do is that's just going to cook up real quick, and it's just going to serve as a base for our fish. And you notice the funny cut here. I cut them in long quarters, and then I cut the middle out, because the reality is that these seed parts cook a lot faster than the solid parts. So this stuff here isn't really useful to me. Instead of using heavy olive oils, we're using only extra light olive oil.
Okay.
And then for searing things, we're using grapeseed oil. And then you can see the...
And where can you find those now? I mean, is that regularly available at your grocery store?
Oh, yeah. Now you want to season this with a little bit of salt and pepper, and it's literally done.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it looks really pretty. The basil and the zucchinis work really well together. And then all you're going to do is, and you can see there's no starch in this meal. So this is a very, very light meal. It's very healthy. And when you get finished eating it, you get to feel really fresh and not heavy, which a lot of times, especially when you go out, say, to my restaurant, you might eat really rich food, which is fine. We'd love for you to do that. But on this show, I wanted to show people things that they can do at home that's going to make them feel light and help them be healthy.
Which is also good because it's fast.
Right.
This meal especially is good for people at home because you put this together literally and cook the entire thing in that amount of time except for cutting up the vegetables.
Exactly, and you can cut the vegetables up ahead of time. And that's as simple as that. To me, that's dinner.
Yeah, that looks fantastic. Let's get you guys the recipe at home so you can make that plate for your family. Go to our website, WLOS.com, click on the Carolina Kitchen link. That, of course, is the fastest way, or you can send a self-addressed stamped envelope to 110 Technology Drive, Asheville 28803. Look at that. That looks fantastic. And what are you calling this?
This is just a tapenade seared fish over squash with basil and tomatoes.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
And that's what's cooking in the Carolina Kitchen.